Hey, what's up, everybody? Mogollon Monster here, along with the lovely Stevie B.
Hey.
Welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF, as we like to call it. Hope everybody's doing well. Good to see everybody in chat already.
WTF, Mike. He said I started to think Florida was still offline. It wasn't just Florida. It was everywhere this morning.
Sharon Guy, how are you? What's up, Mike? Jim's camera.
Jojo.
Great to see you. And of course, Sharon Guy, how are you?
Sharon Guy.
And Sharon, thank you.
And Sharon.
We received the housewarming gift. Thank you. I haven't used it yet. Looking forward to it, though. I don't know what the first thing I'm going to do with it is.
I'm still trying to get logged on to chat. Sorry, guys.
Stevie's getting there.
I'm always running late. I was napping just 40 minutes ago. If that. I woke up, didn't have time for dinner.
WTF Mike says, Stevie, I just watched an episode of Little House on the Prairie today, so I know how I would know how Florida felt with no cell service. Jody, how are you?
Little House on the Prairie.
Okay, Pa. Which one would you be? Half pint. Yeah, you'd be low.
Shut up. Asshole. You're an asshole.
I do think of that. Oh, shit.
Northwoods. Good to see you.
Kelly, how are you? Harvey Dent, what's going on? CRJ Designs? That's Christy, right?
Down.
CRJ? That's Christy. Right?
Yes.
I always get them
Sorry.
confused.
I'm still trying to get it together over here.
Alex, what's going on, dude? Nice to see you.
I don't see him.
Yeah, he's yeah, scroll back.
Oh, I'm on top messages. That's
so am
why.
I. No choice on StreamYard. Oklahoma, what's up, buddy?
Duke.
Oklahoma Cryptid Search Team. We're all Bigfoot Central. What's up, Duke? Long time no hear from.
It's always going to be radio. Sorry.
I know, right?
I mean, for years, it's been radio. Central's kind of hard to get used to.
Well, I don't know. The thing with radio, it just has that certain
flow
click to it. Like
yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Right.
But Central works too. It's all you.
WTF. Mike. Good God, Stevie, it takes forever.
I thought we were trying to turn the Tin Man into Rolls Royce or something.
Still working on it.
Yeah.
Michael Haywood.
Just got to find the right rims. Hey, Michael, what's going on? Gooden's Auto, welcome. So, yeah, guys, we're just doing the same thing. You guys know how it works. And if there's anybody that's watching that doesn't know how it works, what I do is I post the link in chat like so. Hopefully that's the right one. Yeah, no, that's the right one. And you click on the link, follow the directions, and come hang out. If you don't want to be on camera, at the bottom of the screen, you can see stop camera. You hit that. You don't have to be on camera.
Nope.
Like you don't see me flipping you off right now.
No.
I wasn't flipping you off, really.
Maybe it wasn't.
Don't ever know.
Nope.
Nope.
I know.
No.
Only I know.
Also, if you do come on, just turn off YouTube and just stick with StreamYard so we don't get that nasty back echo feedback.
Yeah, it's a funky echo.
Yeah, so like I said, the link is in chat. I think it's going to be a slow start today, but I'm sure once one show is over, people will pop in, say hi.
Or not.
Lester.
You know.
How are you, buddy?
Hey, Lester.
So I want an opinion on this. What the hell? I read something. Oh, if you guys watch the Super Bowl, Beyonce Knowles was there. And I guess they dropped 2 new songs, and they're supposed to be country.
She is singing 2 country songs that she put out.
But anyway, they're gnarly.
I heard it on the radio this morning on the way to work, and it was put on as they were inviting anyone to call or text your opinion of this song, her country debut song. There weren't a lot of positive. There was one.
But the problem,
One
what angers me is there's no way it's top on country radio. And yet, since they dropped it at the Super Bowl and they did it via YouTube and Instagram or whatever, however many different platforms they did it, she is number one on the hot country charts. Billboard, number one on the country charts.
When he said that this morning, I heard him say that. I was like, wait, what chart? Because, I mean.
But it made her, Black History Month, made her the first Black woman country singer to be hit number one. So it seems like it was all just a what did you call it? Publicity stunt.
Just my
because
opinion.
I listened to one of the songs. Well, I didn't. I listened to some of the songs, and it was just
it's too gimmicky.
It was too hokey. Like, wait a minute, this isn't country music. This is like.
It almost seemed like a mockery.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, this is all my opinion, of course, but.
Oh, that's Beyonce Knowles put out a country album, but they dropped it during the Super Bowl. And on these different platforms, so it got all this response and immediately put it to number one on the country chart, but not country radio, just the country charts. It's number one.
I don't even think it was pop country. OCST says pop country is not country. I don't even think it was pop country.
No, it's a poor attempt at country. There was so much. I mean, there's this one banjo player that's supposed to be this really famous banjo player in it, but it just sounds. You'd have to listen to it.
Yeah.
One's called Texas Hold'em. The other one is 16 Carriages.
Until you sent the other one, I didn't know there was two.
Yeah.
I only heard the one. I'm like, wait, what?
And it's just like, wait, how does this happen? This woman comes out of nowhere as far as into the country scene and goes number one. That's some shit.
Yeah,
Northwoods, what's happened? But he says the opinion of this musician is that all music today has the same crap sound. Is there rock and roll anymore? Is there a rock band out there? I don't know a single one that, as far as within the past
decade.
I was gonna say 10 years, 10 years.
I don't know.
New? I mean,
maybe somebody in chat can. There are some bands out there. I can't. Nothing comes to mind in the last 10 years.
Jim says, y'all know I'm not a country fan, but that's not right. And it's not. It's just like, wow. Just to make history.
Alex said, I love and listen to country music. What she sang was not country.
I was just curious. I heard it. If anybody had heard any of these songs, I was just perplexed at how did that happen.
Said, the purpose of them playing it was, do you want us to play it on the radio station continuously? Do you want to keep hearing the song, her song? And immediately people were calling and texting. They have it where you can text in, and they were reading people's text. There was only one somewhat positive said, oh, I can see that being turned into a line dance song. But
because it's got a two-step beat.
Yes. Well, kind of, I guess. I don't even know. But no, everybody was like, no, don't play it again. We don't want to hear that.
And it's nothing against.
And they were saying, all due respect, we don't want to hear that.
If it doesn't fit into the genre.
It was bad. It was like, why did somebody not tell her?
But for her to get the status of number one just by dropping shit so it comes out online, that's some shit. Because country radio won't play it. Somebody called in an Oklahoma country station and said, hey, can you play the Beyonce Knowles?
Innocently enough, the DJ...
He had no idea.
He said, I'm sorry, we don't play Beyonce Knowles on this radio station. This is country, but thank you for calling. Hangs up, and it was splattered all over the news and the media. TV that this
Oklahoma DJ is a racist.
He's a racist because he wouldn't play Beyonce Knowles. And all he said was, we don't play that artist here. It's just country, country music.
And this
even
has
said,
nothing to
"Thank
do
you
with
for
me as
calling."
far as the color of her skin. Nothing to do
Oh
with it.
God, no.
It's about an artist
To me, it's
and a publicity stunt just to make history.
WTF, Mike. Okay, I hate you both for even telling me that was a song. That was awful. We must have just went and
Oh,
listened.
see, you didn't make it through it, did you?
Her voice doesn't match a country song.
No.
And I think she has a great voice. I mean, I like some of her older, newer stuff, going back to Destiny's Child, and I'm not a fan of recent stuff, but I've always thought she had a beautiful voice. Didn't sound so good today when I heard that. It just didn't fit.
Yeah, if you guys want to take time and go check it out, go do it.
Oh, you can just Google it, Kristen. You can Google Beyonce.
My Flock says, hi,
Beyonce's
everyone. Love
country
you all.
song.
Have a great night and show. Thank you, My Flock. Sorry you can't stay. It's good to see you, though.
Yep, absolutely.
If it doesn't fit, you gotta quit.
Jim says, I'm not wasting my time listening to that.
Yeah, it was just
the backup singers in that song, that woo woo.
I
couldn't get past it.
And it's not even that the song sucks; it's that the way they did
the
it
song
just
sucks.
to get her as number one,
Sorry.
without a single fucking shred of radio play.
Jay says, "Stay! Don't leave me alone with these two." When you said,
"Oh, what's up, Jay? You ready for us?" Okay, good. We love you, Jay.
Absolutely.
Anyway, what? WTF Mike says, there's a tornado in my city.
That's lyrics, and that's a line in the song.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Like one of the first lines of the song. Yeah.
See, that's how little I listened to it.
Yeah.
I heard
That's
the music
probably
and
the
I was
only
like,
part that I heard.
what the hell is this? Michael says Mole Massacre. No, Jody, she hasn't. She hasn't paid her dues in that genre.
No, not at all. She hasn't even.
But it was
entered the
all a
genre.
publicity stunt. I guarantee it, because it won't get play. It will not get play on country radio. I'm sure.
Well, it will
It
at
does?
first because everybody's curious and they'll play the shit out of it at first, and then it'll go away.
Duke's like, is she going to cover a Motorhead song next?
Right? It just didn't make sense.
Alex says, I don't mean to sound mean, but my dog's howling sounds better.
Right.
I'm not trying to bash Beyonce. I'm just a little annoyed that you can pull shit like that as far as get yourself on the top of the country list and no one's heard it. They released it at the Super Bowl, put it online, and it takes off online. It's probably just got so many views or something. Rex Hand, what's up? He says that's like Hank Williams Jr. trying to sing pop music.
What's up, Rex? Good to see you.
Right? Shout out to all those artists in the beginning that traveled from station to station back in the day. That was when music was great.
That's when it was music.
Oh, there was, the self-promoting. There's a band called Midland. If you're from Texas, you know who they are. They're a country band. And in one of their videos, I'm trying to remember the name of the song.
Sorry.
They're bootleggers. They're selling hooch to people, but they're also giving them demo tapes. And they're getting to know people in the video. So it's cool how like they were bound to get their sound out there. 50 Cent has his country song coming soon. Awesome. See, good to know.
Midland.
Midland is awesome.
Did you see what WTF Mike wrote? You'll
Tink,
appreciate
tink.
it. That's why I was laughing when you were talking. Sorry, that's what I was laughing about.
Tink Tink can make a better rhyme.
Oh, number one in child. For those of you that don't know what the hell's going on, that's what he calls me.
Tink Tink, because she
Because
has
of my prosthetics.
the titanium. Gary Jr., what's up? Both of my captions say YouTube, not StreamYard.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Not sure. Let's see.
I swear.
But yeah, let me continue to place this link in chat.
For anyone that wants to jump on and say hello,
Feel free.
come say
Something you
hi.
want to talk about? Bring it.
Bring it.
Yeah, that's why we're here. For you. Oh. I made pulled pork the other day, and this is day 3 of eating it, I think.
Oh, it's good.
Maybe day 4. Day 3.
Good. It's good. 3.
But I
Day
made
3.
quesadillas with pulled pork and cheese, and it was just.
I know I'm hungry.
And this pissed me off. We go to the store. I'm like, what am I going to do with this pork? And I had the tortillas, but I was like, you know what? Let's make tacos. I go buy the tacos
Oh, yeah.
box, get everything ready, open the box, 10 shells, all but 2 are broken. Just useless.
Every one of them are broke.
I was like, what? So I made those 2 tacos. They're on Stevie's plate. She hasn't had time to eat yet. And I ate the crumbs. No, I made a nice quesadilla though. But it was like, come on, man! I just did all this work and I want tacos and they're broken.
I haven't eaten yet.
What did Jim say?
I've said enough. I don't know.
I thought I missed something. Sharon says, Jay, I just watched when you told your encounter on Moog's show. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, that was a good show.
Right? That's when we met, Jay.
Yeah. Was that the first time we met, Jay?
That's the first time I met him.
I guess. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was real new. Yes, Sharon, it is.
What? Oh, the light?
It's this one. Yeah, it goes on now at like 7:30 something. I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't know why. It just goes on by itself.
Christy, I'm feeling good now. Thank you for asking. I'm feeling much better. I'm still not 100%, but compared to where I was at this time last week,
Tina G, how are you?
feeling very good.
Pine Island, what's up? Kaiju, what's up, man? Good to see you, Kristen. Ninja Dave, what's going on?
Tina G, hey. All is well. Thank you. Hope it is with you as well.
I have to say, today was just a gorgeous day out.
Shut up.
It was gorgeous.
I was stuck at work. My office is nothing but windows. So
I went to work, but I wasn't stuck there.
I'm sitting there looking at how gorgeous it is outside all day.
No, the lake was quite awesome.
Came home, tried to fish. Nothing was biting.
No, it was weird. This morning I went out and threw a line out there, and there was a boat maybe, I don't know, 50 feet just off the wall in front of me, and they were banging left and right, just slamming crappies, bringing them in. I didn't catch shit. Because they
And
were
that's-
just out in that deeper water.
And that's a change. That's
Usually I'm the one
reverse,
slamming 'em.
opposite. Usually the boats are watching him slamming them all day.
Harvey Dent says, what? He's crying over not being able to talk to you guys in chat right now.
What?
What did you...
I
I don't know what
don't
you're talking about, dude.
Don't know, don't care.
This-
Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, we're not gonna go
No.
there. I have nothing to say.
Ninja Dave.
Dick's like, I didn't ban her from this channel. I didn't ban her for you. I'm just not banned.
Nobody is. Well,
Oh, you mean her chat? Yeah. Can't be in two places at once, you know.
yeah, I don't know about none of that. Don't care either.
Hey, Kaiju Ninja. Also great to see another ninja.
I was laughing.
It's from Ninja Dave.
Yep.
Right on. We're being invaded by ninjas.
I called an old lady a ninja today. I was at work. I was coming around the corner from taking a smoke break, and I just cut the corner, and I forgot to shut the shed door, so I just went to step back, and boom, she was right there. I'm like, Jesus Christ, where'd you come from? I said, you're like a freaking ninja, and she died laughing.
Yeah, but you also get like hawks that like ninja you. know?
I've had a hawk actually tapping on the door of the shed. I'm thinking it's one of my coaches nagging the shit out of me, and I go to open the door and there's nobody there, and I see this giant red-tailed hawk.
I
just
said,
bounce
she
back.
said, they said, we said. Say what?
say what?
It's not original. I've seen that comment before. Somewhere.
Yeah.
He's like, y'all ain't very good ninjas if you've seen each other.
Just
saying.
saying.
Was it a union meeting? Was it? Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Bigfoot is a forest ninja.
Jane, good to see you, hon.
Hi, Jane. Did I miss anybody?
Gary Johnson.
I look up and people like slip in, and
Yeah.
I'm just scrolling back.
Me too.
Yeah, so I'm thrilled that Stevie's feeling better.
Me too. Still not 100%.
Nah, but she was miserable.
God, I was. For a long time. I went from stomach thing that took 3, almost 4 weeks,
Oh yeah,
and straight into whatever was going
the
on
head
in
thing.
my head. Sinuses,
Mr. Lee.
both. Who knows? Lee.
Oh, I'm
How you doing,
I'm
hon?
glad that those antibiotics worked.
Yeah. Took a minute, but yeah.
I started questioning. I'm like, you feeling better? You feeling better? Every day. You feeling better?
And
And
then it
those
was like,
antibiotics should be kicking in by now.
and then it was like, bam. I woke
Feeling
up.
better?
I was like,
Actually,
wow.
I am.
I was like, wow, I feel pretty good today.
Imagine Bigfoot with a katana.
Yeah.
No, he'd accidentally cut something off.
Oh, jeez.
I'm not saying what, but
I didn't
No.
say anything. I just said, oh,
it's
jeez.
that whole concept of like we know what a sharp blade does.
Mm-hmm.
I'll find out the hard way. What am I doing here? It's got to turn down my notifications so it doesn't annoy the shit out of everybody.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, so like I said, if anybody wants to pop on, please feel free. The link Once again, who's in chat? Anywho, Catherine, how are you? She said goodbye. Does that mean she's leaving?
Catherine, hi. Hi. I'm sorry.
I didn't see her slip in.
No.
Unless somebody else said goodbye. Those Russian ninjas, those Russian Bigfoots wanted an AK. Just shoot your eye out. That depends. Does Bigfoot get any training?
I swear.
If it was just like swinging and hitting the other person, yeah. Sorry to say, Stevie, I don't think you'd make it.
Can't argue.
Alex says, I'd love to go live, but I'm not photogenic and might disrupt the internet. I think somebody already did that. Or was it just phone service or something? There was some sort of shit going on with AT&T and some other
Today.
carriers. WTF Mike says, I'm going with Stevie B. There's at least clear pictures of her.
True.
What was the quote of the day that I heard today? Never mind.
Yeah, maybe. If you're saying never mind.
No, it's like I heard somebody say at least find what was it cryptid? I'm more check a more realistic cryptid or some shit like that.
Yeah.
What is that? Some of you that heard it know what I'm talking about. I can't quote it right now, but it was funny.
I'm gonna step away for just a second. I gotta grab some coffee. Sorry.
No, you can't. I didn't.
Oh, I can make some.
Oh, okay. It's just you and me, guys.
I'm not going far.
It's been so long. No.
I gotta put this food away. Cover it up or something.
Oh, okay. Because yeah, my phone didn't work most of the day. My work phone, my dock phone that I carry, it's just there's an 800 number forwarded to it. It rang once. I answered it. There was no one there, and that's an AT&T phone. So the code of the day is not AT&T. Well, at least I know there'll be coffee in the morning because I'm not drinking anymore. I got like that much left.
Are you gonna? Do you want some now? Or?
No.
Okay,
No.
I'll just make you a cup then.
Oh, you're gonna do instant?
Yeah,
All right.
I'm not gonna waste it. You're not drinking. Put this food away.
Suzanne, how are you? You're an op just stirring the pot. What does that mean? An op. Nikki said that with heartfelt meaning.
What?
I'm not bashing Nikki.
Nobody said anything.
No, I was trying to figure out that quote, and she didn't say it.
No, it wasn't here at all.
Unless somebody else, maybe it's not something I said. Maybe I'm looking. I got to scroll back, and maybe somebody else said something.
I'm just surprised somebody's saying something about stirring a pot.
Yeah, no.
That's where I was like, what?
Tina says, I'm going to go make me a pot. Oh, that's a coffee. Susie, you going on tonight? You have a show? Hey, Christy, how are you? Is Tink Tink wearing sneakers? I'm disappointed in that. Step away. She did not without the sound. She did without
Ninja
the
style.
without the, she said ninja style. She is wearing Converse All Stars. The Chuck Connors I bought her.
My Christmas present.
Yeah, I got her a pair for Christmas. They're pretty styling, I have to say.
And they're so fucking cozy.
You are going on tonight? Guys, after the show tonight, go check out Susie's show, the Authentic Happiness Show. They always have good conversations. They always have
They do. They really do.
It's more spiritual, or it's good for the soul, put it that way, I think.
And very informative, I think.
I mean, there's stuff I watch, there's stuff I don't watch, and there's stuff I watch and I don't go into chat.
I just wish I could stay up long enough.
Yeah. Hey, you're off tomorrow,
I am,
there's no excuse.
Exactly. I'm off the next 4 days.
That's right. And amazingly, so far, I don't have any reservations for this weekend, so
Don't jinx it.
I think I'll make a phone call and probably take her out on one of the boats and we'll go fishing.
I'm not going to look forward to it.
Nope, don't look forward to it.
Nope. Not at all.
Suzanne says, thanks. We are talkers. You never know what we end up talking about. Same here. I was talking to someone earlier and I was like, dude, I'll stop. I'll just go do what you got to do because I'm going to sit here and babble because that's what happens.
You said that to me earlier. I said, Babylon.
That's Kevin Smith has is it Kevin? The Hollywood Babylon. It's a podcast.
Oh.
My nephew was really into listening to that. I think it was Kevin Smith. Yeah, it was. And this other guy. I can't remember his name. But my nephew was so into this podcast that they did a live show in a theater in Phoenix. So we went down and we watched the show. After the show, we did some stalking and finally caught up with Kevin Smith and got some pictures and got to talk to him. We didn't stalk him. We tracked him down. It wasn't stalking. WTF Mike says, did she really just say they were cozy?
I did.
He goes, well, at least they don't hurt her feet.
They are cozy.
And I get what you're saying, Mike.
I get it too.
No, Mr. Lee, I won't. Where is it? Northwoods, I just stayed on call this weekend. I'm ready for 2 days of downtime. Not on call this weekend. Right on.
Oh, that's cool.
Enjoy it, man.
I've had 1 day off in the last 2 weeks. I'm definitely ready for 4.
Yeah, she did. Stevie did 2. Normally she's off on Mondays, but the past 2 Mondays she worked. So she did 6 days, one
And
off,
I
6
was
days,
sick.
one off, and now she's getting.
I was sick the whole time.
Yeah.
Too.
miserable.
Yeah.
So now she's feeling better. She's got 4 days off. Right on.
The weather better be good because it's rained every day I've had off for the last 2 months. Except for one Sunday. It was
I
gorgeous.
think tomorrow there's like a 60% chance of rain
Yeah, I
here.
heard that. I'm like, you're fucking kidding me.
But the rest of the weekend's going to be good. So she'll enjoy some of her time.
I'll enjoy all of it, but either way, it'd be nice to have some good weather.
Not that I know of. I have no idea. But I don't think so.
What is that? I need to grab my phone so I can look at chat.
Just don't make my sissy cry, dudes. I'm gonna make anybody cry.
No.
What's up, Duke?
Howdy, folks. How's everybody doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Hey, I haven't talked to you in a hell of a long time. How you been?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Duke!
What time is it?
Duke!
Hey, Stevie. The last time I was talking to Muggs, I heard her yelling about something in the background. It was highly amusing.
Yeah, I forgot.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. So how you guys been? We're having unseasonably beautiful weather up here. It's been in upper 40s for the last few days.
Oh wow. Yeah, well, Jeff was on the other day, and he was saying how it got so warm up in Minnesota that all the the ice is off a lot of the rivers that normally are still frozen.
Yeah.
And the lakes aren't very safe, as far as for ice fishing.
Oh yeah, I'm sure the ice fishermen are probably panicking and pulling all their stuff off the lakes
yeah.
right away.
And that's gotta suck because when I lived, well, you know where I live, Prescott, Wisconsin.
Yep.
We used to go out to Baldwin and Lake Baldwin during the winter. To me, it was the first time I'd ever seen this. Was a shanty hut village pops up in the middle of the lake. It looks like a city, that's only 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
And it's just all ice fishermen. That was amazing to me. I was like, what the hell is that? Oh, that's other ice fishermen. I'm like, wait a minute. How like I wanted to see an aerial shot of it to see how big it was.
Oh, some of the bigger lakes up north, they do it like pretty much every year, and they'll take this isn't just like little ice fishing shacks and stuff. I mean, they do it up 100%. Some of them are pulling out full-size trailer houses.
Oh yeah.
That have, like their own generator. They got a satellite for internet and for cable TV, and they're sitting there in the living room of the trailer house that has a hole in the floor,
And
watching like some big screen TV with a pole in the water, pretending that's ice fishing.
And ice fishing has become a video game. I don't know if you realize. They'll drop a camera down there, and they'll drop a fish finder down the hole, the transducer, and they'll just sit there, and you can see their bait going like, if they're doing a jig and pull, you can see the bait on the camera. It's like they see the fish, so it kind of takes the whole surprise out of it.
Oh yeah. Well, at least if they could see if there's any fish around, and what they're doing is attracting any attention, and make modifications subsequently. But to me, I mean, that's the same thing as like hunting with dogs.
Yeah, no, I the only thing I've ever hunted with dogs are birds.
Yeah, that's different. Dogs can't tree a bird.
Well, actually,
birds just fly away.
That's where they land.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Kettle's on. Done. Nostalgic Pod Blast. What's up?
Hey, nostalgic Pod Blast.
Aaron, don't come in here and start shit. You would know all about being a little bitch, Goods and Auto. Dude, we don't need your shit here, right? I can't do anything from my end, so yeah, there's no reason to come in here and start
Hey,
shit.
CRJ.
Yeah, when people start calling names, that's bullshit. Don't bring that shit here.
Yeah, not necessary.
I don't care if it's joking. That doesn't sound like a joke. So leave that shit out. Sorry.
Yeah, no, there's just no call for that.
No insults. That's you know.
No, I know where it's coming from.
No, I know. It's all right. Not welcome here. It's always been that way.
Not saying you got to go. Just behave, man.
Well, I just timed him out.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
Guess you got to go.
For a while anyway.
Yeah,
A
for
little
a little
while.
bit anyways.
Come back swinging. Get knocked out again.
Yep.
I've always said.
Hey, yeah, we don't. That's,
I've always
that's the
said
one.
that about this channel. Just
don't-
respect
yeah,
each other. You know,
and we
be
do.
respectful.
You know, we don't usually have a troll. You know, it's been so long since like anybody really had to time someone out.
Yeah,
Where you look
I don't
down and
think
you
I've
went, oh
ever.
no, that's not good.
I don't think
Yeah.
I've never, not purposely. Anyways, I've done it by accident quite a few times.
Northwood says, "Welcome to camp. Quit your bitching. Leave your grudges at the door."
Yeah. Yeah, there's a troll out there stirring the pot right now, and all the Jerry Springer fans that don't have anything to watch anymore
Oh,
are
listen,
being
Jerry,
incited.
Mike, link is down below. Just put it in there. Breeze, how's it going, man?
Barry Johnson, no drama here. You know, he says there's drama everywhere. There's no drama here. I think that might be part of the problem.
Sorry, Mr. Mogues, didn't mean to call names to that Harvey guy. I just seen him going back and forth, and I was upset when my sis got sad.
Who's that?
That was Susie.
Oh,
Mr. Mike, what's up, buddy?
What's going on?
How you been?
Oh, not bad.
You got your tink tink jokes ready?
Yep. We're actually talking about ice fishing, something I do quite regularly. And then, like, I lost a link somehow, got kicked out of that, and ended up back in the chat. I'm like, what in the hell? And then I was getting yelled at. Don't come in here trolling. I'm like, fine. Fuck. Just wanted a link.
Oh, crap.
Christy.
What's up, Christy?
Hey,
Hey,
Christy.
what's going on?
good to see you.
Good to see you too.
That
Real
laugh.
quick.
I love that laugh.
Susie says, I really don't know what the heck is going on. Me neither.
Me either. You know, I have no clue.
No, we're not
Oh,
playing.
and don't worry.
Huh?
Don't worry, Stevie. I told my wife the Tin Man told me she was with company, and she didn't get it either.
But they are.
How's everything going in the cryptid world?
I don't know.
I was gonna say I don't know.
That's a
I've been
really good question.
I've been so sick that I haven't even really watched anything on YouTube hardly. I haven't talked to a whole lot of people. I feel like I've just been sick for a month now. I
Oh,
come on the show, you know, twice a week, but by the first hour, I'm dying for the show to be over. You know.
Well, when you're sick, you're like, I don't want to do this. And there were times I said, you don't have to come on.
And I know
go,
that.
Go to bed and play on chat or something. It's, rest.
I know that.
I thought she looked like shit the last fucking couple times.
Fuck off.
I just thought she was out of armor all or something. I didn't get it.
That's the way.
Northwood says, I would rather deal with cryptids than my ex.
yeah, I'd rather be out in the woods with the Bigfoot than anything.
Right? It's safer out there.
It is. They don't judge. Now, they judge if you're bad, you know?
Yeah, it's safer out there for her. It's not safer out there for anybody else.
Not for everybody.
Bigfoot and extinct he will be shortly.
All right. Tina says, hey, Mike. Guess what day it is?
What day is Mike? Hump day. think that was yesterday.
That was my thought would be the answer, but
I was waiting
now
for
we
the
gotta
answer.
wait and find
I was
out.
just waiting. I
Yeah.
was clueless.
Yeah, it was hump day yesterday, honey, and I'm a Mike, and we didn't do either. Some bullshit.
So what's up, Duke?
Oh, not a whole lot. Looking forward to actually getting to see Christy in person again here coming up at the end of April in Nebraska for the Bigfoot conference there.
Oh, right on.
Oh, that's cool.
And she's half the cast on the documentary movie Inevitably Finding Bigfoot, which will be premiering there. And then afterwards will be a Q&A with all the cast members explaining how it managed that, you know, even with a limitless budget in 10 years, Finding Bigfoot couldn't find Bigfoot. But with no budget in one day, we managed to do it.
Right place, right time? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I
How
mean,
you
shit,
even
if
compare
there's
the-
one place, you know, you can randomly run into a Bigfoot, it's Nebraska.
That's for sure. And with evidence to prove.
last time, right?
What's
Huh?
that?
The last time you guys were in Nebraska, didn't that something happen?
Yeah, that's when we filmed it.
Kaiju Ninja said, Duke, it should be Bigfoot found.
Nebraska's about as flat as here. It shouldn't be hard to find.
Bigfoot
Yeah.
found.
Get a-
I just forgot where it
Get a
was.
step stool.
Now, one normally doesn't think of treeless fields as being places that Bigfoot lives, especially
Yeah,
hundreds of
yeah.
miles of it.
I wouldn't guess. I mean, it's all flat here. I ain't never seen him. I'd see him. I own a step ladder to climb on it. I can see every corner of this state.
You just get up in the tractor and
Yep, that's my deer hunting stand.
Well, it's got to be known. They gotta choose you to let them
They got to choose me.
choose
I don't
you
think they're going to
to,
choose me. Trust me.
to see them. Exactly.
Christy, you're talking to one of the very few skeptics of the community. He does not believe in Bigfoot at all.
Oh heck no. No.
WTF Mike does not.
He does not.
We love him anyway. It's
Yeah,
funny as
we love
fuck.
him anyways. He's like the stepchild that, you know, you just keep around.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. He can come out in the woods with me, and I'll make him a believer.
There you go.
I don't think you would. I was born and raised in the woods.
I bet you I could. Duke,
Yep.
I would. I
let
would
me
love
let me
to.
let me give you a highlight about something. So Duke had a contest, and one guy won the contest. I was told by them that they didn't like him. Duke, I'm gonna let you go off from there.
Now you go ahead and finish.
So anyway, the Bigfoot said that they didn't like him. So Duke, he went out there to go on an expedition with Duke.
The
and,
Bigfoot said that they didn't like Duke. What?
No, that they didn't like the guy.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now Duke, then you pick up from there.
Well, first thing when we got out there, we sat up most of the night waiting for the dawn to come up so we could go look for tracks. When it got light enough to do that, we started walking upriver, and he immediately doubled over like he was having a heart attack. And had to go back to camp again.
How old was this guy?
Oh, he's a little bit older than me.
If you're gonna
So
make
anyway,
me guess,
he had
it's not
had
gonna
a
sound-
heart attack before, so he knew it wasn't a heart attack. Couldn't figure out what was wrong with him. So he figures he got zapped. Whatever happened to him didn't happen to me. I was 5 feet in front of him.
Where was
So-
this at?
That laid him out for like a day, didn't it?
Oh, more than that. Yeah, he was pretty much messed up for about a week before he started thinking normal and being able to move normal again.
What?
And
What state were
everything
you
that he
guys in?
got on his, I had him trotting around with me for 3 days, and everything that he got on his camera somehow got messed with and or erased, except for 1 minute of video.
Yeah, imagine that.
Every
Yeah.
Bigfoot hunter that got that, I think you guys are all given an etch and sketch, and then like go out there into the woods and try to draw what you see.
Take it.
Yeah,
Yep.
every picture you see of him is what it looks like it was taken on.
Well, if you see any nice,
I got
if
one
you
that
see any
will blow-
nice clear pictures, they're fucking hoaxers because we know
Right.
why they're blurry looking.
Higher vibration.
Yep.
Just
We got pictures of them looking translucent. We've got video of one standing across the river, and while the video was on him, he changed color and turned green like the trees around him. You can still see his outline. He just faded out, turned to the same color, blended right in.
wow. Christy, what were you gonna say?
I said I have a picture that would blow his mind, huh, Duke?
Yep.
Is it as blurry as the rest of them?
Hell no. This one here shows him he's posing. He's looking to the side. He looks like a damn Viking. He's big. He's about what, 8.5 feet tall, Duke, you'd say?
Yeah, if I had to guess, I'd probably say we should have thrown a tape measure on that tree when we were there to make sure.
Yeah.
But we got comparison video, you standing in the same place the next day
Is
after.
this in Montana?
Nope,
Yeah. No,
Nebraska.
this is in Nebraska.
Oh, this is down in Nebraska. Okay.
And then the year before that, they actually left fingerprints on my car, my rental car. You could see how big, like this part here, it was about that big. Who in the hell would put fingerprints on my car? A gorilla?
Yeah, well,
Me?
we lifted the prints off.
I'd just
those
get a big
over in
sponge hand and walk
Louisiana.
around putting out everybody's car that was at the meeting. Just
Can you still it?
Show
I
us.
can't. I'm actually on my phone and I'm watching the chat room. Oh goodness, that yes, Wood Booger, that's the Christie Sci-Fi. Hello, hi, sweetheart. I'm sorry.
What's up, Mike? Good to see you, man. It's been a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a long time.
It's good to see you.
So, if you want to come out with me, I'll bring you. I guarantee you, have something happen to you.
Hey, Stevie, you want to take a ride to Louisiana?
Let's go.
Come on,
4 days.
come on. I'll bring you in the woods. To
Sorry, I have to plug my phone in.
Sharon Guy's had many experiences with me. Carl Price had experiences with me. I'm trying to think of who else. Keith Crabtree had experiences with me.
That's ironic.
Dude.
I had a few experiences down in Louisiana, but most of them happened on Bourbon Street. It was
And it
Oh,
was
that's not Bigfoot. That's seafood platter
Well-
walking around.
no. If you would have seen her, you would have thought it was Bigfoot. Her name was Amy. All her friends called her
take me
Moose.
up
It
on
was.
my offer. I'm telling you, I'll make you a believer.
Wood Booger says, "Been being a booger in a cave."
Typical cave boogering.
Yeah, that's booger.
Booger.
Hey, Sharon, didn't you have some experiences with me? And
I'll
I'm
be right
not a
back, you guys.
hoaxer.
I gotta go for a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, man.
Okay. So yeah, Mike,
Don't talk about him.
I never do that. I don't bash people like that, you know.
No.
I do my own thing, and that's the way I do it, you know.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Don't apologize for that.
No.
Nope.
No.
And I say, anybody who wants to come with me, come on.
I remember when I came out. When was it? I don't know if it was the second time or the first time. I got into Louisiana and I gave you a shout out. I was like, I took a picture of two signs and she was like, "You're in Louisiana?"
And you didn't tell me about it?
Eric guy said, yes, I have 100% or 100. She was answering.
There you go.
Did I miss it?
Probably. Sorry.
Not if I have to scroll back.
No, it's just the last couple messages.
It's there you go.
Lester says when I go to
New
New Orleans, I take a case of fake beads with me. And his camera's on all the time.
Yep. No, Bigfoot doesn't go to Mardi Gras. Nope. They stay away from humans. They don't trust people. Neither do I.
I don't either,
Only certain ones.
right? Miss Dill, good to see you.
Hey, Miss Dill. She says, WTF, it's Mike, Forest Ninja, Duke, Kick-Ass Christy. Oh, Forest Ninja Duke.
Thank you.
Jump on already.
Yeah, I got one more. If y'all want to stop on and say hi, let's jump in.
Sharon guy said, Christy, I met up with Mogs and fed him lasagna.
Oh, it's so
Yeah, I know. She told me. I'm gonna probably go see her in a couple weekends here.
right on.
We need
Yeah.
to plan something.
Yes, we do. She told me about that. Yes, we will.
We should.
I felt weird though. Like we went into a truck stop and she brought the food in and we ate there. Like they sold food there, but they allowed us to sit in there.
Well, this is what we're doing. Like, what the fuck?
Get him. Get
No,
him.
she talk about the dog. The dog keeps making her put him outside, and he just stands on the front step and then walks back in the house.
I thought she was talking about you. I said,
Nope.
No,
"Get
he
him."
doesn't leave the porch when he takes a piss.
Right.
You'll definitely hear her when she's talking to me. It doesn't start out that nice.
But there's a rolled up newspaper involved.
I'm sure.
Uh-huh. Come walking in here. We need to talk. Fuck that. Start the house on fire. It's easier to deal with it.
You're so full of horse shit. It's ridiculous.
That's funny.
Half of the people don't think I really talk to you when I'm talking to you. They're like, he was not saying that to his wife. Yeah, he does.
Jay,
I don't think I've ever said to
Jay,
British
you
we need
watch
to
what-
talk.
how you
Jay, I
phrase
hope
things.
you're
I'm
referring-
certain I've never said to British.
The like button.
No. I said Wiggles. Are you coming up? All right.
Oh,
Yeah, it's Wiggles, the Prince of Barkness.
Oh, right on.
That's a pretty dog. What kind of dog is that?
A lab mutt.
Oh, more to love. They live longer.
Labs are really smart too.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah, they are.
It took some training after the wife, misdid it, but he's gotten there.
So you had to fix some mistakes.
Oh, yeah.
I just let the dog train me. It's easier. That's why she's on the couch and I'm over here.
yeah.
So,
What is it now, 8?
when did you say that Nebraska thing was?
April 26 and 27.
April. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, it's a ways yet. Okay.
I'm going to be there presenting my movie. Christie's going to be there just hanging around. Keith Crabtree will be there with his little booth. Blaine Tyler is going to be presenting, which would be great because last year he only got to jump in at the last minute because somebody else canceled and he got half an hour and had no time to prep for it. And it was still epic. So I can only imagine what it's going to be like with a year to prep for it. And then Robert Kreider is going to be speaking and Robin Haynes McCrae.
What day did you say it was?
26th and 27th.
Of
Of
April.
April.
Do you not see the irony in that you guys are going for a Bigfoot thing on Arbor Day?
It's what now?
Arbor Day.
Oh, whatever that is.
Tree Day, pretty much.
Yeah. Every day is Arbor Day in Montana.
No, I know, yeah. That's where I was born,
Yeah.
in Glasgow.
Big timber.
Yeah.
Kid Jay Fritz, is there any way you can unhide him?
No, actually, they usually, if it depends on if you click on those three dots again, it could whoever did it can or a moderator. If you go to whatever, it should say you can undo it. Yeah, unhide. It's basically see if it works.
Yeah, Ninja Dave, I agree. He's awesome.
Hi, Jay.
Trying to get him back on my show again between now and when the conference happens.
Rex wants to know where in Nebraska.
It's at Grand Island this year. They moved it. They're going to actually be at the main fairgrounds. They got a brand new facility there with a brand new theater and everything. So
Oh, interesting.
two
And he said he had a movie?
there's 2 movies on Friday. We don't have the names of them here handy right now. And then Saturday, instead of doing my presentation, which I was going to be last anyway, I'm just showing my documentary movie. And then since we have almost the entire cast will be there, we could do a little Q&A session afterwards. So that'll be the world premiere of it. The 2-minute teaser trailer for the movie is already up on my channel on YouTube.
Yeah, I
For
saw
the
it.
actual movie or just a documentary? Or
Both.
is it one and the same? Okay.
Yeah. It's like an actual movie. It's called
All right.
Inevitably Finding Bigfoot. And it's all about us deciding that with no budget, nothing to back us up, and basically little prep time, we would go attempt to do what Finding Bigfoot I always try and do, go to some state they don't live in, get some information on where the Bigfoot are, go out and do a night recon, and repeat, rinse and repeat. Only we decided we would try to actually be successful, which, they never managed to do in 10 years? Yeah.
And we did.
Yeah, well, that's why it's Inevitably Finding Bigfoot, because when you put all of us together, it's going to happen. Yeah.
Alex, take care.
Good night, Alex. Get some rest. Feel
Yeah,
better.
look,
But that was fun. That was a blast. We were planning on having a whole day and then maybe being able to do some evening stuff, and it didn't work out that way. Or instead of having a town hall meeting, we just contacted somebody I know in Nebraska that's the top Bigfoot researcher in Nebraska and said, "Hey, where's there a hot spot that we can get to?" "Well, it's about 2 hours away from where you guys are at. Can you meet us there?" "Yeah, okay." Zoom. And we ended up having 2 little places that were near each other and 3 hours actual boots on the ground time to do anything and try and find something.
only Mrs. Dill can time somebody out with her tits. I've never heard that one yet until just now.
That's totally
That's well-trained nipples right there. If you can type.
Shit, I cut glass.
Watch your eyeballs.
Either there's a giant keyboard or it's very cold, one or the other.
Could be each. We don't ask questions.
Nope.
And she says, I wish. You don't want to be elongated because they'll be sticking out everywhere.
Now he's doing it again. You deal with it.
What?
Sitting there whining.
Like she's demonstrating.
You deal with it. I'm not.
Mike demonstrated. I was like, "Oh, take him back."
She'll knock somebody out with her. She was a well-endowed woman up there.
Who?
You.
She can do a handstand without using her
The
hands.
boobs.
I mean, a push-up.
Ups.
All I heard was in the background saying, "Who?"
Yeah. Who? You and Miss Dill, apparently.
What you freaking people were talking about?
We're talking about Miss Dill
Why are you
timing
talking
people
about
out with
my
their
boobs?
boobs. And I said, you were well endowed too. She doesn't even know what color shoes she's wearing most of the day. The shit's hilarious when you ask her. She has to like lift a foot out in front of her and look.
Looks like a sobriety test.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Kaluka.
She's never gotten a spaghetti stain on her pants, I can tell you that.
More from
Them suckers catch everything.
Mr. Lee is like,
You
I'm
got
feeling
all
very hot all of a
flustered.
sudden. Shit, I'm blushing.
Cold shower time.
Yeah. It's North Dakota. It's 32 degrees outside. They ain't coming out anytime soon.
And that's a heat wave.
Alex said I couldn't leave just yet. It just got interesting.
What?
Yeah,
Christy, Alex is my ex-husband.
there you go, hon.
Yeah.
You and Mrs. Deal, your tits just become famous. Where people are going to leave, they're like, hold on, we're talking about what?
That bitch. Tell Dad about it.
Nipples that
listening
could
to your
shatter
nonsense.
ice cubes.
You never know what topics come up with this.
I know, especially with the frogs.
And the birds.
Oh,
Did you
yeah,
hear
the
the
birds.
birds?
Out here recently, it was like,
It sounded like a cat was injured. I walked away from the show. I go outside, and I as soon as I walk out, neighbors walking out too. We're looking at each other like, "Do you hear that? Where's it coming from?" I grab the flashlight and I'm shining a light over the lake because it sounds like it's coming from out there. And I hit a patch of grass, tall grass, and there's birds mating, going at it. It's like, oh, don't let me interrupt.
Well, you know that night with the frogs though, that was horrible. I could not stop laughing for hours. I started crying.
You had me crying.
oh, they were so loud that night.
That
Holy
was
shit.
obnoxious.
It was
They were
horrible. They were
honeytoads.
no, Mike, you missed it. They had them frogs. They sound like they had an orgy. They were going,
Once in a while, you hear a high note.
How'd that go again?
It went, I said, I asked Margaret, I said, what is that noise?
I'm gonna
Are y'all
clip that
watching-
right now.
Are y'all watching porn flicks?
As you said, it was a
I'm on-
frogasm.
Frogasm. Frog Orgy, Florida, 2023.
Yeah.
But now, like around here, now that I'm on this lake, the frogs,
They sound like they're saying,
fuck it.
fuck it, fuck it.
That's how you-
Fuck it.
That's what it sounds like.
I'm like, did you hear that? She's like, what? I said, listen, they're saying fuck it. She's like, oh my God.
Finally figured out the secret frog language.
Thick ears.
Ew.
I got a friend over in Brisbane that comes on my channel quite a bit. He's got these they're like blackbirds over there. What is their actual name? Oh, I can't remember. Some freaking birds that can kill you anyway. But they sit outside of his big sliding window by his computer desk and they make that weird crowing sound. They all sound like they're saying cock. Cock, cock, cock. And that's the whole thing you hear the whole freaking stream of the whole time he's on with me is them things.
The ones down here say crack, crack, crack.
Hmm. Well, they got an Australian accent.
Does the birds or the neighbors?
That's the only time you can type it and get away with it.
Oh my God. Joe went totally off the rails at some point.
It always does.
Oh,
I don't know how it happens every time I'm
Yeah,
here.
what's expected.
Duke's just going, where do I jump in? I don't know.
Why did I jump in?
Mhm.
How do we get this back on track?
You guys were talking about ice fishing when I tried to come up the first time.
Yeah, I don't know how we got off of that.
Yeah. Wow. Tink showed back up.
Coffee's done.
Yeah.
I know down south they don't do any ice fishing. They do catfish noodling. And so I had a
Yeah.
telling a Swede about that. And he said, oh, yeah, you can't musky noodle. And I went, what? He goes, yeah, you cut a hole through the ice when you're ice fishing. You put your hand in there and try to catch a muskie. That don't work.
Yeah.
You lose fingers. And I said, how do you
Nope.
know? And he goes, Sven tried it. He had a tattoo of a sunfish on his hand. And he'd stick his hand down there and try and grab him. And he just kept losing fingers, but not getting any muskies.
Oh hell no!
No, those muskies get big.
Musky noodling is a no-no.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's a definitely no.
Any kind of noodling should be a no-no.
Oh my God, it was hard.
Could you imagine? Florida had snow, what, the last time in 77?
What's that?
Was that the last time Florida had snow, what, 77, 78, something like that?
Maybe measurable, but I mean they have
I saw flurries
occasional
when
flurries on the panhandle.
when I first moved here in 2000.
They had 3 inches all the way down to Miami in like 77 or 78.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
Is that when you were here last?
No, that was before my time, but I study weather all the time. So.
I know somebody got that somewhere, but
Mhm.
I lived in Florida 3 times, and the only time I would go camping is in the middle of the winter. And all the gators and snakes are inactive. Bugs and spiders aren't moving around. The locals think it's too cold to go in the woods.
Yeah.
So you got it all.
That
to
was my
yourself.
favorite part of Florida too. Yeah, it's 50 degrees and they got fucking parkas on.
Yeah, they're like, oh hell no, I ain't going camping. You're like, what? This is t-shirt weather. I'm going camping. I'm taking over the woods until it hits 80 and you come back out again.
no, the winter's down here, 50 degrees. I'm still out there in shorts and
Yeah, exactly.
You're one of the odd ones out. Everybody looks at you like you're crazy.
No.
No,
No?
'cause all the snowbirds that come down, they're walking around in
Oh yeah.
tank tops and flops.
Mhm.
And the locals
Will you
have parkas
stop?
on. I know. I used to live there 3 times.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's time for bed.
If I ever go down there and bring in my TIG welder with me, I'm gonna weld some shit on fucking Stevie's legs. It's a Volkswagen now.
It's time for bed, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have to catch me first.
Make sure it's useful. Jetpack, laser blaster,
Right?
right?
Yeah.
Something cool.
Did anybody oh, there it goes.
What?
No, it was like nobody chat wasn't moving. I was like, did something freeze up?
Now everybody just made a bathroom break all at the same time.
Monday it'll be 65 degrees here. Tuesday a snowstorm is coming in through Wednesday.
Ooh, fun.
You guys can keep that down there. We didn't have a winter. We got snow at the very beginning of it. The first snowfall was only measurable amount really. And then it's been like 40s and 50s and the weirdest freaking winter ever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Been
this-
I have
40s
no
here
snow
every
on the
day.
ground now.
This
Yeah.
has been weird weather weekend.
We got 39 degrees here right now as the sun's setting in the mountains.
We've got a
Yeah.
lot of rain this winter, more than usual. I mean, usually the winter months we go through a bit of a dry spell. Then
so it's
spring.
California. I mean,
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah.
jeez.
Yeah, instead of snow, we got like ice storms. We put like 1.5 inches of ice of everything. Oh, just coated everything.
It's 56 here right now.
WTF, Mike, where are you?
North Dakota.
There you go. Christy was asking.
I got
See-
the chat here.
RJ Designs.
I saw the
Yeah.
bicycles hanging off the house. Yeah.
What part of
Yeah.
North?
50s for the next few days on for Washington.
What part of Nodak are you in?
More the central eastern,
Okay.
right by Jade's house.
I had to drive across North Dakota last March to go over to Minnesota and get my stuff out of storage. And
Oh.
it's really boring during the middle of the winter when it's all covered with snow because it's just endless white blat.
Yeah. Yeah, we go to Montana too. I got brothers and stuff over there still. So
Nice.
2 of them.
Yeah, the fun part was actually going through the Badlands, area
Yep.
over there. On that, that's some creepy looking shit,
Yep.
and it's
Yep.
dangerous. It's still dangerous.
Can be.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Can
It's
be very
easy to
dangerous
get-
because the shell
Easy
rock.
to
And
get lost. Well, it's easy to get lost in it.
oh yeah, can be. Yeah, everything looks the same. No freaking trees and it's all shell rock. You're just in a canyon. That's the weird part though. It goes from straight flat prairie to sudden Grand Canyon.
Yeah, exactly. And it goes on for miles
Yeah.
and miles, and then all of a sudden it goes up into
Yep.
the high steps, and then it goes from there up into the mountains. after a couple hundred more miles.
What if you want to call them mountains? Yeah.
Over there, now in western Montana, where I am, that's where the mountains are.
Yeah. Yeah, that's over where I was born. Yeah.
I haven't been to the Dakotas yet,
No,
or Montana.
not yet.
Close, but
Yeah.
I lived in Minnesota 20 plus years.
that's the closest I got was Minnesota.
I haven't even been there.
Well, I'm gonna jump off y'all and I'm gonna finish watching y'all. So y'all have a good night. Love
See,
peace to everybody.
Have a good night, young lady. It was great to meet you.
It was nice meeting you, Mike.
Don't be
You know I won't.
All right, take care.
Have a great night, Christy. See you in chat.
You too. See you in chat.
Bye. It's good to see Christy.
Right.
Christy, come back. The squares were smaller. I didn't have to see my ugly face.
Either.
No, you can't fix that. There's no fixing that.
I was like, well, is there another setting? Apparently not. This one makes it bigger. That's
Mm-mm.
even worse.
No, yeah.
I can do.
You made our square touch. I'm going to have to disinfect this now.
Yeah, one thing I like about being out in the mountains better here is you haven't got, some people are like, ooh, lakes, nice, lakes everywhere. Well, lakes everywhere also means swamp everywhere. And that's where the mosquitoes breed. So during the summer, there's butt tons of mosquitoes in northern Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
But out here, there aren't any because there's no place for them to breed and everything's at an angle. Water doesn't pool. So there's no place for them to breed. So after the first couple of weeks, like there's no mosquitoes.
You stick high enough, like around Flathead Lake, and you stick in the high enough elevation one, there's no mosquitoes there either. It's just too damn cold, the water.
Well, and the other thing is most of the research locations we go to are all at like 6,000-7,000 feet at least,
Mhm.
So there's no lakes. If you can find a little lake, it would be nice. I mean, there are some, I guess, but no,
It was-
not really any mosquitoes.
I spent
What
7
was
days.
that? 2010. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Mokes. I apologize.
Jamie was just saying I spent 7 days in North Dakota one weekend.
One weekend years ago. 7
7
days in a weekend. Yep. Mhm. That's the way freaking weekends feel like. They feel forever long here. There's nothing to do.
Weekend.
Mark Twain said the coldest weekend I ever saw in my life was during July when I was in Duluth.
Hmm.
I saw it snow. When was it? I think it was in like the first day of May in Wisconsin. That was weird. We got like 5 inches of snow.
Yeah, we had a blizzard in July right after the 4th
That's crazy.
Yeah.
when I was like 17, 18. Only month we've never had snow is August. We've had it every month of the year except August.
Wow.
Yeah, we can't say that here. We have snow every month of the year. It just depends on what altitude you're at. If you're up high enough, it can be the middle of August. You're getting snowed on. So,
What's
all right,
like,
you guys. What'd you say?
what's the highest peak out there in like what's the highest elevation?
I don't know. I think the Absaroka Range down on the northeast side of Yellowstone is probably the tallest mountain range. I'd have to look it up.
I was just
Yeah, in Montana though, it's Granite Peak.
Okay, well, where's that and what's the height? You know what it is.
Well, it's right part of the glacier, the road to the sun, the glacier road, the other highest point. I don't remember its exact height of altitude.
So it's in
We
Glacier
surveyed
Park?
it. Yeah, we surveyed it 2010, 20, somewhere around there. They flew us to all them peaks and we shot the mountains of them when we were redoing the border park. The border of the park.
So how tall is it?
Oh, I don't remember its exact height. Probably, what am I, 1,400, you get higher? Oh, you're probably around 13,000 feet.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I know Mount Lolo is right across the valley from me. It's only like 14 miles away. I could see it.
highest point in Montana.
Yeah.
And that's 9,900 something. It's almost 10,000 feet. And that's not anywhere near as tall as some of them. So
Well, Mo's are going to have it for us.
Montana.
good sized mountain, though. It's usually got a snow cap on it until, into August before it melts off finally.
12,800 feet.
Wow.
There you go.
Right around 13,000 feet.
So,
said
2
And
miles.
it's Granite Peak, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
2 point something miles, 2.5 miles.
Yeah.
Andy, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for that. He's 12.8.
There you go.
Yeah.
Tall peaks. The other thing to keep in mind too is the height of the mountain is relative depending on where they're measuring it from. If they're
Yeah.
measuring it from sea level, okay.
Mhm.
It depends on
And
where
that's
the
what we
base-
do. Yeah.
It still
Yeah.
depends on where the base of the mountain's sitting.
Sure.
Like
Yeah.
everything in
Yeah, 'cause-
Wyoming, everything in Wyoming is at minimum 4,000 foot elevation because it's all sitting on a plateau. So the base of the mountain's at 4,000 feet, and there's one spot in Montana where the elevation is only 600 plus. You know, so
Mhm.
where's the base of the mountain sitting at? If it's sitting at 2,000, 3,000 foot elevation, and it's a 12,000 foot
Yeah.
mountain, that's a fucking.
What is that
lot.
other mountain they always say is the actual tallest one? Is it Hawaii or something that has the actual tallest one because its base is at the bottom of the ocean?
Yeah, the island of
yeah.
Hawaii. Tallest in North America is Denali, which, by the way,
Mhm.
if you take Mount Everest, the tallest mountain, the base of that is at 18,000 feet. So it's the amount of vertical from the base to the top isn't nearly as much as what there is in Denali. Mount McKinley, that's like almost at frickin' sea level at the base. And if you put a cutout of each one to scale side by side, Denali's like 3 times as wide as Everest is, plus taller.
Mhm.
Yeah, I saw that recently, how they did that. I remember seeing like a graph and everything on
Yeah.
how Everest sat. The base of it was so high up in the mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the
How high-
whole thing with the whole Himalayan plateau. It's all, it's a plateau sitting at 17, 18,000 feet. It's the base of the mountains. That's why they go up so freaking high. They're
Mhm.
only 2 miles of vertical or even less, but it's because the base of the
Yeah.
mountain's so high up. So we physically have mountains that are that tall here in Montana. They're just not sitting on an 18,000 foot plateau. That's
Sure.
the point I'm.
Karen says that's like Colorado. The flatlands are 5,000 feet.
Average across elevation.
There
yeah.
you go. Yeah.
That's why they're the Mile High State. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because Colorado, Denver is just kind of on the edge of the border there, right where it's starting to climb up. And it's a mile high, 5,280
Five.
feet.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So what do you think about the eclipse in April? Honestly, I didn't know there was one. Is it lunar or is it?
It'll be great for you guys. You guys in Florida will have a perfect. Me and
actually,
Yeah.
the guys down.
we'll have to
in,
watch it from this way far angle.
There's a bunch of Bigfooters down in Texarkana, Falk area that are going to be having an
Yeah,
outdoor
so-
gathering for that because it's
They'll
gonna be
catch
full-
part of it too, and
full
it'll well
it'll
because
be-
the curve.
it's full eclipse right over them.
Yeah.
That's where the full eclipse is going. Plus, there's going to be a comet in the sky at the same time. And because the sky darkens, you'll be able to see that during the eclipse. So it's going to be really extra cool. And they're hoping
Yeah.
that the
Remember what happened last time? There was a comet during an eclipse when Haley Bob passed by.
Hale Bob.
The Hale Bob comet passed by. Oh, good Lord.
Yep, lots
Yeah,
of fun.
did anyone see Dark Divide? It's based on a true story.
I don't recall seeing it.
I have not.
Nope.
Mr. Lee says, Tina, it's on my watch list. There's a plane chartered to watch the eclipse at 30,000 feet. That's interesting.
Does the plane got a glass top on it, or are they going to fly it
Yeah.
sideways for a
You
while?
gotta
Barnstorming at 7:37.
It's gonna be like that submarine. Yeah.
He gets a chance.
Strapped
Yeah.
in. We're going to be looking out the windows on the right because they're going to be on the roof here
Yeah.
in a minute.
It's a convertible.
Ignore those oxygen masks.
Taking a ride on the
I love them announcements when you get on the plane. Fuck, stupid as crap. If we should experience bad turbulence, please put the oxygen mask on your mouth and breathe normally. Fuck you.
No, it's
You better hope I'm not seated by a little kid because I'm taking his mask too because I'm going to be sucking oxygen like a hippo in a marathon. It's not happening.
Yeah. Screw that. I don't even fly. There's not enough oxygen up here. I know there's not enough up there where the planes are.
Mm.
See, good to see you.
No, even like Flagstaff is at 7,000 feet. when you go up there at 7,000, you could feel a little bit of the difference. I mean, you know, it's thinner, and you're like, "What's going on? I don't feel too." And you realize, remember, you're at 7,000 feet because we
I
used
go
to
for a little
Yeah.
jog and then see how much difference you notice.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing that most of these people don't get. You know, it's like, why are you guys breathing so hard? It's 7,000 feet. We're on a slope like this. I wonder why.
Jamie says,
Breeze, have a
"We
good
in
night."
Canada get that speech in planes in English, then in French."
Oh,
Then
good
again in
Lord.
French, yep.
Good night, Breeze. Good to see you.
Only French word I know is fuck. That means seal. So now you know. Could you imagine being the poor freaking teacher in high school that had to teach us that, how to say seal in French, and then having a whole freaking group of boys in high school?
In Hungarian, pussy means kiss. True story. I don't know if it's spelled the same, but it means kiss.
In what language?
Grasshopper.
Hungarian?
Hungarian.
He's like,
Yeah.
in what language?
Yeah, the language no one can speak. I was listening to a speech by a lieutenant colonel the other day, and he was saying, if you want to have somebody in your entourage to keep secrets and talk to somebody else, you get two people that are Hungarians. Because it doesn't matter if they eavesdrop on them or not. Nobody can understand that fucking language except another Hungarian.
Right.
I've worked for a few. Well, I worked for a Hungarian in back in Jersey, and then so I learned a bunch of stuff. But then in Nashville, my neighbor was Hungarian, and he had a dog that he needed me to take care of. Now this was a what's that dog? The shepherd that's Malinois.
Yeah.
Oh,
I said, yeah, I'll take care of it. Well, I had to learn all the commands in Hungarian.
Oh, God.
Kaiju Ninjas, so the band Kiss Hungry is called.
I know somebody that got a
What up, Flabba?
Apparently so.
extremely well-trained dog, and it was trained to attack dog and everything else. And same problem there. It had been trained by a German. So he had to learn all the commands in German in order for the dog to understand what the hell he was talking about.
and that's even hard because there's high and low German.
Yeah,
so then-
exactly.
And
Yeah.
they're nowhere near the same.
Mm-mm.
My grandma was high German and spoke it quite well, and my grandpa was low German. They would have arguments in German and not understand each other. My
Yeah,
dad
no.
was the only one that could freaking tell them both.
You know, my mom could speak low German, so when I was taking German classes, I'd come home and
Mhm.
say something in high German. She'd go, "Oh, we'd use these words." You know, tell me the difference, their version of
Yeah,
it.
it's more drawn out and low in South Germany.
Kind of almost like slang, actually. It's like probably
Yeah.
the difference between urban New York and hillbilly South or something like that. You know,
Mhm.
lots of slang words.
That much of a difference. Wow. I didn't
Mhm.
know there was two different Germans like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. High
Yeah.
German is like the official language, and Low German is like this is what the peasants say when they're getting drunk or whatever. You know.
Kind of. It's kind of what it sounds like. Take regular German and extend it way out.
Yeah.
Make it sound like an elk bellowing, and that's low German.
I don't speak any German.
No.
Becken Sie Deutsch? Nein. What? Christy's back in chat.
Yeah, mostly the
Well,
only things I remember from my foreign language classes are, of course, all the swear words, and that's about it.
Yeah.
How to say hello, goodbye, and swear at them. That's all Americans need to know. Hello, you suck. Goodbye.
Mhm. We're amazingly good at that.
we have
Right.
we have refined it to a fine art form.
Yeah. Mhm.
We've been watching Supernatural,
Mm.
and
I've never seen.
Hold on, let me put my shock face on.
and
Oh my God.
no, well, it's just funny because we're at these episodes where the British are involved, and the woman called us colonialists. I was like, what? Wait a minute. Like Americans and we're dogs, and it was like, wow, what the? Is that what they really think?
I know. Right?
No, it's just a show. And,
Makes you wonder
but
what they
damn.
really think.
Yeah, what Miss Dill just said.
leave Moog a comment after the show. Damn it. Or don't.
No.
Yeah.
Face.
Or don't.
Whatever.
About time you recognize me, though, Mr. Deal. Thank you. I've been working on it.
I approve that comment.
Yep. No, last freaking comment I left them, they didn't even say anything to me. Fuck them people.
I tried watching Supernatural. It's rubbish.
Mm-hmm.
It's amusing.
So rubberish, it should be rubber natural.
North
NAC,
Alabama.
Good to see you,
Knack.
Dave.
Knack.
I'm grateful
good
for
Lord.
millennials.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Miss Dell, thanks for posting Mike's channel.
Yeah, you can quit doing that anytime you.
Yeah, right.
It's like, I don't want these people here.
You're not missing anything. Kidding.
I want to go hang out with Mike
I know.
again when you hang out with that other group.
Yeah, right.
I had a couple of yours when I was live Monday come over and hang out for a bit, laughing around.
Right on.
Hmm.
Let me see if I can do that.
Talking to me in between laps of the Daytona 500 and
When did they have it on Saturday or when
Monday.
did it went off Monday? That's what
Yeah.
I didn't think
You're in Florida and you didn't know that? How the?
I don't watch sports or racing, or I'd rather be fishing, dude.
It was supposed to be
Yeah.
Saturday and it rained, or Sunday.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be Sunday, and they, or I don't know what day, but they
Rained out. Yeah, it got to rain out, and then it went to Monday at 3. Yep.
Last I saw, they were out there trying to dry the track. And I was watching a weather channel.
It rained all weekend, like nonstop from Saturday till Monday afternoon, I think. Like
Rain in Florida? No.
I mean, usually we get thunderstorms. Like the
Unknown
ass, but
caller. What's up? Hi, new here. Is this a live call-in show?
not calling.
Here's the number. Hold on. Look.
That'd be hilarious.
It's a live
What'd I
joint
do?
I'm
show.
gonna need my nighttime kisses.
I didn't hear a word you said.
I'm gonna need my nighttime kisses.
You're going to need nighttime kisses?
Yep.
Should I read you a story too?
Don't be a dick, man.
Let's kind of wait. Let me go get my pinky and a pillow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit there and tell stories. So, unknown caller, you see the link in chat. I post a link in chat, and anybody can click on. Come on, say hi. Join in on the conversation.
Good night,
If you
Mrs.
dare.
Mike.
Yeah. I'll be back to talk to you in a minute. Stevie said goodnight. And I just found out pussy and kiss are the same thing, so we got something new planned.
She's gonna smack you in the head and say, "I'm not guaranteed."
Come flying from behind.
Miss Still says, "WTF, Mike? You're lucky you aren't in Canada, or I would dip you in maple syrup and feed you to Trudeau."
Yeah. You'll probably enjoy it.
Don't threaten Mike with a good time.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Unknown caller. The topic is whatever you bring. We talk about everything. Some you may not want to know.
Trudeau does so much virtue signaling, though. Don't you just expect that there's going to be some horrible thing that's going to come out about him that nobody expected? You know, like he's got.
No, because we're all going to expect it. 'Cause
Yeah.
just like you said, you see him every time what he's dressed up as this day and
Yeah.
what he portrays out.
Well, I mean, like he's got, a whole tribe of indigenous people enslaved working his subterranean maple syrup factories or something.
Yeah. And it would probably come out tomorrow and everybody would be like, yeah, I heard about that on Moog. No
I was
biggie.
expecting that was going to happen. Somebody on Moog Show was talking about his secret slave factories making maple syrup.
How did they know?
It's just
I
so
spit my
obvious.
drink out of my
Justin.
mouth.
It's so obvious that you were going to be the guy doing that because you're
Mhm.
trying to virtue signal so hard. Clearly, you're an evil supervillain.
Jamie's
It's
sister
a
that was
dead
the best
giveaway.
PM ever.
Christy Size spit out her.
What is PM? Partial male?
Postmenopausal.
Like other
Yeah. Probably one of each.
Just a true dolt. All right, kids. Well, that's enough news from over here in Montana. Everybody have a great night and be nice to
Yeah.
each other.
yes.
Except for trolls,
Yeah, but-
ruthlessly destroy them.
Wait a minute now. I hang out here every day.
You're safe.
You have a good night.
Your name don't say troll on it. It
It's not
says
just troll.
WTF Mike.
Okay.
That's not a troll.
hmm
No, trolls go out of their way to attack people. Those are
What's
trolls.
funny,
Well,
Duke,
you
is
haven't heard him talk to me, have you?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you ever hear me talk to Stevie? What do you?
these two go at it like brother and sister, for God's sakes.
Yep. Now, like I always say, be kind to everybody. Don't hug the Wookiees. And you don't have to be kind to trolls. Then the Sumerian code comes into play. Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, hear the lamentations of their women.
And
You have to add the troll part to his outro of his shows now.
What, beat
What
up
is-
the trolls?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Duke, it was a pleasure talking to you. Thanks for hanging out.
Always.
I'm sure we'll see him again soon.
Seemed like a pretty cool guy.
He is. He's been doing this for a while now.
Mhm.
His channel, it was World Bigfoot Radio. Now it's World Bigfoot Central. But he's got some pretty cool pictures, of structures, tree structures and stuff. Like shit that couldn't be hoaxed. You would need heavy machinery to hoax some of this shit.
In the
like
middle of fucking nowhere.
a 60-foot X in the woods, 2
Mhm.
trees in an X, like just fucking huge. And it's perfect X. There's no way
Yeah.
people did that.
Yeah, Mother Nature does some weird shit too, though. So
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
But there's consistency in a lot of shit he shows. I say shit.
did you see all them tornadoes that hit Montana at the top of the mountains?
When was this?
Just last year, I believe.
Don't worry.
It literally was bouncing, touching down, hitting the mountain peaks.
Really?
Yeah, there's tons of videos. You could probably look her up on your phone right now, but
Definitely looked at
it was freaking wild. I'm like, no way in hell.
That's crazy.
I mean, obviously it happened, but yeah, you don't hear about tornadoes and mountaintops. So,
Yeah, right? Tracy, have a good night.
Take care, Tracy.
see you, Tracy.
Papa Craig.
All right.
Good to see
Oh,
you.
way up there.
Good to see
Oh,
you.
there's Papa Craig. What time he showed up? I can't talk shit about you. You're here.
When does that ever stop you? Excuse
Tina says, Papa, it's about time.
I hope your ankles get rusty, just so you know that.
Nice.
Where'd I put that WD? Somewhere around here. Keep losing that little plastic straw in it, though.
Oh, is that what I keep throwing away?
She's like, why do we have all these bottles of WD-40? Yeah, Papa, you've been on a lot of people's minds. Glad you're here.
Yes.
Yeah. They make that in a cologne now. Did you know that?
Say that again?
What?
WD-40. They make it in a cologne now.
Just saw that like 2
What?
days ago. Yeah, they made a
Yeah.
cologne that smells like WD-40.
That's gross.
It's Stevie's fucking future husband right there. Smells like home to me.
You're such an asshole.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
I know, right?
Oh man.
I'm gonna have to go shopping.
NAC.
You know what Moog's getting for his birthday.
Oh, jeez. Finding the trap.
WD-40 mouthwash is next.
Kaiji says, I'm going to have to get that cologne.
Mhm.
I don't know how many chicks dig that smell, so.
I know one.
followed by the WD-40 bidet.
Jay, yeah.
You just slide off of it when you're done.
You could probably get it in the body spray by now. Just cover the whole area now.
Oh God. Excuse me.
People falling down in their kitchens and living rooms, just
Slip
looks
and
like a
slide.
goddamn slip and slide
Right?
without the water.
How do you get it out of the sheets? That's
Oh, jeez.
that explains why my grandma never took that goddamn plastic off her couch.
Right?
She was a squirter. It was.
Oh my God.
Talking about the WD-40, Jesus.
The numbers start dropping. 62, 61, 60, 59.
Her and Grandpa did that though with the WD-40. Grandpa got her into it. They would put it on their like elbow and their knee, literally rub it in like a lotion. They said it would help with their arthritis when they were older.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeff says
There's a
they
lot
need
of
a man's cologne. It combines campfire, outdoor motor, or a motor exhaust, and bourbon. I think they do. It's
bourbon outboard motor exhaust they have, and I believe they got campfire too. But I know they have 2-stroke, and I know there is bourbon. I'm pretty sure there's campfire. My wife sells all these scents, by the way.
in what? Soap? I mean,
No, them little things that you put in,
Rope.
those waxy things right there that's lit up.
Those waxy.
Oh,
You melt the wax and it makes,
aromatherapy shit.
no, just makes your house smell like whatever fucking wax one you put in there.
Aromatherapy.
Yeah. The only ones that piss you off is when you walk in the house and it smells like they were just cookies or something baked.
And
It's one of them frickin' things.
You're looking all over the place, all excited. You got your milk in one hand and no cookies in the other.
We have a full bedroom dedicated to them things, them waxy things that you melt and make your house smell nice. The walls are up and down, covered in them, different scents. And if this house ever burns down, the neighborhood's gonna smell fucking amazing.
They're melt formers.
Mhm.
The waxy things. that
Yeah.
you-
Yeah, them things. Yeah, Scentsy or something like that. There you go.
Some of them smell real good.
Yeah. Feisty kitty. I don't think that'll be a scent. I use WD-40 on my condoms. Do you use condom? I use a Snicker wrapper that says guaranteed to satisfy right on it.
So why you tried to sue him for false advertising?
That's why my wife has diabetes.
Stop turning the wrapper inside out.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The wrong kind of lube. If it's got lube, it ain't the wrong kind if it works, Kaiju.
I use the M&M's wrapper because it melts in your mouth, not in your hands. Oh, shit. Wrong kind
Told
of
you,
lube.
we're down to 58.
No, 57. You're like this. Okay, this just jumped the
just
shark.
went-
Sorry, guys. We're just having fun. What are we at? 143.
Gary
So
Johnson, good night.
take care, Gary. So, guys, we still have like 15 minutes left. Anybody wants to jump in, hop
the
in,
subject.
say hi, change the subject? Yes. Now's the time. Links in chat.
Do it.
If your woman wears a leather dress, tell her not to armor all it. You'll jump on top of her and slide off on.
Slide off right on the floor. Yep.
It's like the
Works the
first
same way if you got silk sheets.
sheets or silk sheets. Yeah.
Yep. Or the old water beds if you're wearing WD-40 cologne. It's, yeah,
Surf that wave.
that was a different thing. With the surfing that way, that wasn't had nothing to do with water bed.
Oh no.
No, she was a big girl. I think they called it Riptide in that day, but I don't. Slip and slides, yeah.
Just good. That was like 10 minutes ago. No.
It's a little delay.
We're kidding.
Silk sheets on a water bed. That stupid heart's in the way. Wearing cowboy boots, no traction. We don't have the same cowboy boots, apparently.
I know.
I'm not allowed to wear my cowboy boots in the bed anymore. They dig into my wife's hips too much. She hates it when I spur her out of the chute.
Yeah. He doesn't get a good reaction.
Mm-mm. Catty wrinkles on his pooty lady mouth. Pouty pooty.
Howdy. I was like, I had to read that twice after you said pooty. I was like, wait a minute, what?
Right? Yeah.
Did you stay
I
on
heard that,
frame?
Mike. No. Hell no. She was expecting the full 8 seconds. Huh? Fuck that. I am a gold medal freaking champion in the bedroom, CRJ. I've never come second in my life.
It's an Olympic performance.
Yep.
Special Olympics, but whatever.
I'm amazing at the dismount.
It's a running start.
Yep.
Angela, how are you? Great to see you.
Good to see you.
Hope you're doing well.
You're
Feeling
probably
better?
wondering what the hell she just whacked into.
You know,
Dad's old Chevy had them vinyl seats. Oh, Lord. Armor rolled out the seats.
Every time
Yep.
you turned the wheel, he was cussing me out. The hell am I doing in the passenger seat again?
hanging onto the steering wheel for dear life.
Yeah, those were the days when you really didn't wear seatbelts.
Nope.
We weren't allowed in the cab. We had to sit in the box.
Tracker says right turn. That slid that way. They should name the WD-40 cologne Kiss.
Yep.
Right.
The way I learned this is the guy that I worked with who was Hungarian. He was telling me how one day they're walking. They had to meet some people at the airport, or they were dropping people off at the airport. And instead of saying, well, they were talking Hungarian, and they were like, pussy, 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 meaning saying goodbye, kiss, 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 kiss. But people around them like,
What? What? What did you just say?
so yeah, that's how I learned about it. I used to know curse
I
words.
think it's time for your baba. Oh yeah, I should go check and see.
My chat is froze.
Oh, it took David ER. Chest was hurting. He's okay. Oh, that's good.
I'm glad he's okay.
Yeah,
Prayers.
absolutely.
Put a little WD-40 on it, Stevie. It'll run for you.
Right.
Who the hell used to say that? Rub dirt in it. You get a cut.
Ah.
Rub
That's an
dirt in
old-
it.
Yep.
an old
Put
thing.
some dirt in it. Quit crying. My dad used to tell me that all the time.
Yeah, something's going on with my phone.
Why'd you?
No, my chat's froze and maybe
No, something happened to your phone today in Florida? No.
no, right now, right this moment.
Oh, you mean it's still not figured out?
I didn't have any problems today with that.
Did you leave the house today?
I was at work all day.
Oh, so you shouldn't have been on your phone anyway. How would you know?
I was on my phone all day.
See?
Jeff said when I was younger, I armored all the seats on my snowmobile. Only did it once.
Hmm.
Never saw that snowmobile again.
He never found
Yep.
his way. I mean, just keep
No,
going.
the snowmobile kept going.
Really?
Left his head.
Just laying there watching it. That thing does look pretty good. I'll have to try. I'm gonna do it to my wife's broom, see what happens.
Oh, she's gonna kick your ass.
Stevie B, get the song and dance with your new pins. Respect.
Give us a song and dance with you. Oh, did you get some new ball joints? What is that, a kingpin design? You gotta fucking do a roll pin or something? I don't know.
Chat and come back in. Tell Stevie to leave chat and come back in. Feisty Kitty says.
I'm gonna try. It's not even letting me leave. I have to probably restart my phone. But then the show will be over.
So back to Jeff's snowmobile. He said, I put it through the overhead door on my shop.
I just happened to build overhead doors. You won't be able to put snowmobiles through.
Oh yeah. See, I never hold on a second. Mr. Lee, somebody pointed this out, and I forget who it was, but apparently there was an orb. I think it was at the last show. I think it was like somebody timestamped it. I think it was like 11 minutes and 30 seconds. I didn't go back and look at it.
I haven't
But
heard
supposedly behind you, something like
Oh, really?
something flew by.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I didn't check it out. That
It was a reflection from the titanium.
Right.
She just had her legs waxed that day.
Overheated the grinder.
Yeah.
Now I can't get back into chat.
Just look up.
That's why it's. Yeah.
Well, in StreamYard, you get StreamYard chat. So
Yeah.
I can't control YouTube from StreamYard. Like that's why if something pops up,
Jen
I'm like,
noticed it.
that's
11:30 to 11:48.
I'm gonna have to go back and look. That's the first time I've heard anything about it.
18
18-minute orb.
Right.
Yeah. Good God.
slow.
The world's slowest orb.
They probably went by to turn the candlelight off. No, I don't even know what time that thing goes off. I don't know if you heard this, dude. Ever since Christmas, we put out, before Christmas, we put these lights out on the windowsill.
Yeah. I was in here when you were talking about it the other day, holding it in your hand. Thought you broke it.
It's just weird that the thing goes on by itself.
Goes on.
Mhm.
cuts off.
Yeah, there's a little Arduino in them. Randomizes it.
It's definitely an orb, yes.
And Jen said seconds, not minutes. No,
Where'd I put my?
it's battery operated. It's cheap. One of those candles that
Yeah.
you get for Christmas decoration.
Yeah, the LED dancing flame.
No, something I don't know because it was going on at like 7:30 exact. Oh, just about
7:35.
7:32. Then it after I fuck with it, it went on a little later, but it still goes on and off. I just don't understand why.
Thanks, Jen. I'm gonna check that out after the show. I had no idea.
Me too, because I might have to clip it. That could be ammunition right there.
Trackway says Frey and I were sitting in the living room and both heard someone walk in the room next to us, coming right at us. And I'm waiting for, there was no one there. Does the light get cold around it? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
You got an IR gun?
No.
Infrared thermometer?
No, I know what it is, but no.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute.
I think I do.
You might.
I think I do.
Yeah,
I do.
I think you
I
did
do.
somewhere. A gray
I think
one.
it's in the orange tub.
Guess we do. Or she does. I don't.
I'm not surprised she has one. I mean, it'd probably come in handy if you got titanium Pete.
Mr. Lee said, I just finished talking about ghost stuff and the orb appeared from left-hand side. Well, I'm definitely intrigued, but I didn't know anything.
No, I saw that mentioned, and I thought I mentioned it to you, and then as soon as I saw it again, I was like, no, I didn't mention it. I forgot all about it. No, Fly by Stu, I haven't.
No, I wish we have.
Can't, Kaiju, yeah, it is.
Yep, it's on right now.
Tina says, I saw an orb there about 2 months ago behind Stevie.
Huh.
It would make more
I'm thinking
sense.
that's
Go
something
ahead.
to do with Stevie. That's something to do with Stevie then.
That's what I'm saying. It would make more sense that it shows up with her because she's had more
I've had
paranormal,
Shit, my
supernatural
whole life.
experiences.
my whole
You know,
life.
I've had them, but not like her.
I wasn't going to go that far. I was just going to say chrome butt cheeks maybe, but yeah.
The metal mafia over here.
No, every place that I've ever lived in, I've had paranormal shit happen. Or unexplained.
Gate Smasher, what's happened? Someone got Starlink and I can hook up to it. Only got to walk 3 miles now. Better limbs in these trees. Nice. Right tonight. Caught a nice fish on my way here. What kind of fish you catch? And where are you, Gate Smasher? You guys still in Florida?
Well, that was my question. Where is here?
What are you guys pulling out of that little pond behind your place?
What are we catching?
Yeah.
Crappie,
Crappie,
bass,
bass, catfish,
bluegill occasionally.
bowfin. There's like a few different species of bass.
Couple different catfish.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
there's a lot of
Right.
pike, not pike. There are pickerel,
Pickerel or whatever they're called. Yeah, pickerel. Yeah.
chain pickerel,
Chain link pike. Yeah.
gar. I
Oh,
saw
sure.
I saw a
God,
gar
there's-
roll the other day. The thing had to be over 3 feet long.
Wow.
Trackway.
I want to catch one of them things.
Oh yeah, and
It's on
alligators.
my bucket list of them. The alligator gar, not alligators. You can keep them. Don't be bringing up boats around moats. God. He had a bad experience last time.
Shows spirit. It shows the spirits are drawn to you, Stevie. No shit. He says crappy ones. That's funny.
So you guys don't get alligators up in your yard or nothing, then, do you?
No.
No.
It's not saying we couldn't, but they'd have to go around. 'Cause
Yeah, they'd have to go a long way around.
well, no, you know what? A big gator could probably climb that wall.
Oh,
over there
easily. I think so, but I don't. We haven't seen any big gators here. It's more like a nursery. They're all baby, small. I mean, the largest one I seen was what, 3 feet, maybe. And
Yeah,
I
you
just
still got to be careful with the dog.
earlier this evening I said I haven't seen any gators lately. Like last week or two, I haven't seen any. Not to say they're not there, but we used to be able to open our back door and they'd come swimming up.
And they were small.
and they're they're
Yeah.
cute, little tiny.
There were 3 or 4 gators taken in Minnesota last year for deer hunting. Frozen the lake. Yep. I'm like, we get gators up this far north? Right across the border. The border is about 100 miles from the east into Minnesota. They had it in their papers and on the news here and everything. There was like 3 or 4 gators taken during deer hunting season.
That's crazy.
Teenage.
Yep, different guys walking by sloughs and sure shit, there's a gator. It had to be somebody's pet. Only way I could explain it.
Yeah. I don't.
And it turns out they have no problem living through the cold. They freeze with their snouts out and go dormant.
Jen, good night. Good to see you.
Have a good night, Jen.
I've seen them with their nose through the ice. I've seen pictures of that recently, actually.
Mhm.
Jen, take care. Thank you. Later, Gators. Bedtime. Well, dude, we are at the 2-hour mark. What were you going to say, Steve?
Well,
All right.
Tina said that it's nothing that I should fear. I don't. I've had seen stuff since I was a little girl, and nothing that's really ever scared me. You know, I mean, it always catches me off guard, but yeah. No, I don't
See,
think
she sees apparitions. She's seen apparitions. I don't see shit. Experience stuff, but I don't see things. Once in a while, I'll catch a shadow or a movement out of the corner of my eye, but I don't
I've
see like
seen
apparitions.
full on person standing in the corner of my room. You know, yeah, it's shocking. You kind of when that happened, I did kind of freak out because I mean, who wouldn't? You wake up and you look, you open your eyes, and there's somebody standing there, and you know it's not somebody standing there, but there's somebody standing there. You know, it's shocking, but I don't think that I've ever really been afraid. Not a fear. It's just, you know, like, what the hell am I looking at? You know, I don't know.
You get that a lot. What the hell am I looking at?
Yeah, because I see some shit that I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, kaiju gators can survive in ice.
Yeah.
And I don't remember the parts of Minnesota they tell you, I believe, in the article. You just have to Google search it, CRJ.
Well, hell, they get and somebody just mentioned it. They get bull sharks up north now, Great Lakes up that way.
Really?
Yeah, they travel up to Mississippi
That's crazy.
or Missouri because they can handle fresh water.
Jamie, I agree. Orbs, okay. Evil clown face, no. Nope.
Yeah, they've caught bull sharks out of Chicago River and stuff there too. So
Really?
Well, like Jaws was you know, you've seen the movie, it's a great white, but the story was based on an actual attack in New Jersey, and that was a bull shark. It wasn't a great white.
Yep. Yeah, in 46
no, it goes back to
or
probably
50.
No, it's like 1919. It goes way back.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like 1946, something like that.
No,
And they had the article. I remember seeing the documentary on Jaws, and they talked about that for a little bit.
yeah, that shark killed probably 5 or 6 people, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It killed some people in the ocean, and it went into a tributary up a river and killed more people up the river. Mr. Lee says, everyone check out Stephanie's Orb on Tuesday's show, 11 minutes and 35 seconds in. Comments appreciated.
Thank you, Mr. Lee.
Good idea, Mr.
I'll
Lee.
be one of those to check it out.
Yeah, me too. Well, we're gonna get out of here, Mike.
All right.
As usual, it's great to see you.
Good to
Yep.
see you.
Oh yeah, it was fun.
Always fun.
And good luck with the orb hunting thing, Stevie. Can't wait to see your comment about yourself. I recognize that lady.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know that girl.
Mm-hmm. All right, you guys have a good night.
All right,
Take care.
It's good to see everybody.
Hi.
Good night.
All right, later.
You as well.
Well, guys, thanks for hanging out. It's always fun.
Indeed. I hope you guys had fun. Great to see everybody. And we will be back next Tuesday. So if you want to come hang out then, please do. I think we're gonna hit up the, what do you call that?
Well, the carnival,
Yeah,
the George Fest tomorrow
And
night.
we'll do
Tracy
some
Bird's
footage.
Tracy Bird's in concert tomorrow night over there.
Tracy Bird, that's right.
Yep.
So
So
probably
go
go and
check it
check that out. And we'll get some footage and maybe show you some on Tuesday.
Y'all be safe. Have a good weekend and be good to each other. You know.
Absolutely. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. We love you guys. Peace and God bless. Oh yeah, hit like blah blah blah.
Comments.
Comments. Peace and God bless.